Well, hello everyone. Hi. And welcome. Season's greetings and whatnot. I hope you're having a very good chill time on this Christmas Eve. Assuming it's still Christmas Eve where you are. That might not be 100% true for all of you. But hello. And for those of you for whom it is not Christmas Eve anymore, what are you doing up? Go to bed. Thank you for the hype train, though. I should thank people before things get out of hand. Let's see. Thank you for the 14 months, Arc Flash Hazard. Happy eve of the holiday. I don't want to presume how you guys celebrate, but I'm happy to share in it with you. Honestly, this is only the second year that I've done a little bit of Derman streaming kind of on Christmas Eve or Christmas, but I'm kind of starting to like this little tradition of just a short little holiday hangout stream. Not doing a whole lot. It's pretty nice. Thank you for the 14 months, Walu. And the 15 months, B2KD4 Judge. There's probably a better way to say that, but thank you. Thank you for the 15 months, Scruff Fluff. Can you roll up an entire Christmas? Hard to say. I've not Katamari'd in a little bit, so I may be a bit out of practice. Sounds like we got folks joining us from all kinds of wild time zones, but I'm glad you're here. Derman is also here. Hello. Derman has been hard at work, making cookies. Have we still got music going? We have not. Let's get the... Hang on. There. Okay. Music's back in. Better. But yes, hope you're all doing good. This has become sort of a little holiday tradition of his. Making some cookies. He's not the highest level culinarian yet. He's been busy. Warrior of light things, you know. So he's still only in the low 50s as a culinarian. In his defense, he hasn't got access to, like, the firmament yet, which makes some gathering and crafting leveling a little bit harder. But, you know. Eventually. He will reach the level cap of cooking skill. In time for them to, no doubt, raise it again. Actually, they'll definitely raise the level cap well before Derman gets to level 90 culinarian. There's no way. We'll be lucky if we are through Shadowbringer's base game when Dawn Trail comes out. But yes, Derman's giving out cookies. He's making a whole lot of acorn cookies, which is a recipe that is well within his skill range. Made with acorns he also mostly gathered himself too, actually. So very from scratch. And also he has his intern assistant here supervising, which is not really what you bring in an intern for usually, but we haven't found a good role to delegate to the intern, which they have been able to execute on to a satisfying level of quality. All right, thanks for the 13 months, Stalactahedron.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, and the 5 gifted subs. Chobokobo. Thank you very much. Quite generous of you. Enjoy the emotes. You lucky 5. But yeah, how are y'all doing? We're just hanging out. If you want cookies, by the way, you're welcome to come get them. Derman's just currently hanging out in the Dantalis Theater Company guild house kitchen, sort of a, well, it's actually sort of just behind the counter here in the little cafe, sort of intruding a bit. Just sort of took it over for a little. The estate manservant has been very understanding and patient. Don't get on the light counter, man. We're gonna get in trouble. There, better. The Free Company really has gone all out with this place. This is just a tiny little cafe diner wing of the estate. And look how nice it looks. It's pretty perfect. There's like plenty of other house too. What's this room now? Still like the chill green room? Oh, I love it. It's very good. Oh, yes, AS, good point. That's probably useful information to share. Our Free Company house is a Crystal Data Center, curl server, and we are in Imperium Lot 242. And I don't have to stay inside the the company house either. I can take things out to the front yard later on. It is weird how actually pretty fun crafting and gathering are in this game once you kind of get into them. Like very satisfying and chill and meditative. Kind of just its own kind of grinding, I suppose. But a kind of grinding that can, boy, really get you a lot more in-game income. Oh, if you don't have access to Heavensward, yeah, or you're not into Heavensward yet, rather, everyone has access to Heavensward if you have the game. You can ask a Free Company member to teleport you to this place. If it turns out there's a lot of folks who are wanting to come hang, who are not into Heavensward stuff yet and don't have access to the area, we can also take this party elsewhere. There's plenty of towns in this game. I'm also very down to just fill the house with people, though. I don't know what the, like, head count cap is in here, but I'm guessing we probably won't exceed it. Ah, hello, Henri. Welcome. Looking nice and seasonal. Just coming to hang out. Hi. Can I interest you in a cookie? I have many. Ooh. An exchange. Knight's bread. Cool. That's also very good. Thank you. Oh my. House max is 200. Oh yeah, we won't exceed that. We're safe, I think. Hello. Cafe. Welcome to the cafe. Have a cookie. I see that I am... Oh, thank you very much for the coffee biscuit. I see that I am... unintentionally... Oh, Nijiro, welcome. Didn't see you and your lovely snowman head come in. Have some cookies. I see we've got some people reinstalling the game now. Apologies if I've made you fall off the wagon or get back on the wagon. I don't know how that phrase works, but... And thank you again, Nijuru, for all of the Eureka help. Ah, goodness. Hello. Welcome. I'm just going to be giving out cookies for the next little while, I suspect. Oh, thank you. Cookies of my own. Dermon's going to be stocked on snacks for some time. Whoa, party. Hello, and welcome. Hello. Y'all look great. Y'all have got some very good style going on right now. Way into it. Hey, thanks for the 2 months, Behorn14. Ooh, and for the cookies. Don't know if you and I have met yet. I'm enjoying your character's look. Very strong. Nismith, hello. And thank you for... Thank you also for some of the ingredients for the cookies. Much appreciated. It's good to see you. Here you are. Ooh, goodness. Realm Reborn Red. You spoil me. Is this the line to sit on Santa Dan's lap? Well, Dermon's, I guess, although that's a pretty small lap. As lap sizes in this game go. Goodness, look at you. I don't know how you have a puffin on your head, but I very much enjoy it. Welcome. Falafel. Falafel Fafel is a very, very good... very good name for a lalafell. I approve. This is just a fun thing to do. We've got such a great... just a great bunch of folks in this free company that just doing silly little things like this is easily as fun as... Oh, hello, Henri. Did you give me an ugly ducking minute? I do already have one, so like I feel like I should let you hang on to that one or trade it to someone else for that one there. But I appreciate that very much, though. Thank you. There. Comfort. What a good bunch, though. Hello. Greetings. Looking good, too. Someday I gotta get Dermon all... Once he's, like, appropriately leveled and has earned it, gotta get him all kitted out in some, like, nice crafting setup type apron and everything. It's very good. Oh, thank you for the triple cream coffee as well. And that... I think I actually have this one as well. I'm shocked at how many minions I've managed to get for Dermon thus far. But, thank you for the coffee. Very much. And I'll return this one here if you, would like it back later. Thank you very much. And thank you also for all the Eureka help and also rest of story mode planning help. I appreciate it immensely. I need to start planning Shadowbringers soon, I think. Are the cookies for all or just Antalis folk? Oh no, anybody is welcome. Come on in, come hang out. It's a good old time. Hello. I don't believe we've met yet. Good to see you, and welcome. Have cookies. Whoa, a gravel golem. That's really cool. I've not even seen that one before. Y'all are too kind. Here I am giving out cookies and y'all are just... That's a good emote too. Here I am giving out cookies and y'all are just coming in and spoiling me. Easy Tia, hello. Ooh, looking sharp. Oh, you're being a blue mage right now. On color brand, I like it. Here are some cookies. And thank you for the... Ooh, sigh. which I've said wrong, I bet. It's only 4 letters, and I managed to mispronounce some of them. Baby seal, also very good. I approve. Y'all are great. Ooh, glasses look good on this character, too. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good holiday. Did you just go and make... Not what I meant, but that's very... You're getting more cookies for that, but... That's very kind of you, and you spoil me. Thank you very much. Ooh, we have a traveler. Welcome to the pretty house. And welcome to you also. Hello. Good to see you. And good style as well. Well, thank you very much. What a good little gift exchange we've got going on here. Hey, thank you for the 3 months as well, Thunder J. Y'all is all the best. I should keep making some more while we all hang. That's exciting. In our story mode playthrough, we are darn near the end of Stormblood after a very, very long stretch of being in Stormblood, which is exciting. I think there's only like 6 episodes left at this point, so 2 weeks worth. And then a break, which I very much need. Even though, boy, I desperately want to get started into Shadowbringer stuff. Do I have plans to tackle Bozia the same way I tackled Eureka? Yeah, that's currently the plan. If anything, it sounds like Bozia is going to be easier and simpler. Falafel Waffle. Also very good name. And good hair, for that matter. There you are. Thank you very much for coming. All right, I have confirmation. Bozia is way easier. I was pretty sure. Hello. Have a cookie. Ooh, and thank you for the hot chocolate as well. Y'all are keeping Durman well stocked. Y'all are great. Y'all make this game 3 times as much fun. Just in general. Ooh, interesting. So the story of Bozia stuff is like intertwined with the patch story, so it kind of needs to be split across the playthrough. That's interesting. All right, I'll have to plan for that. That's good to know. I'd have figured that out eventually as I started planning, but I've not looked into Bozia stuff before, so I didn't know what to expect. It's good to know, though. Yeah, I definitely need to start kind of planning the order of things. Welcome to the very good house we've got here. I did nothing to decorate the house whatsoever. I'm just here and present in it now. Ooh, thanks for the meat pie. Eden stuff is also by patch. Did they, like... Yeah, Shadowbringers really did make a lot more of the, like, story-type stuff in the patches, like, more tied to kind of, like, patch progression in the story. And then Endwalker kind of separated them entirely, didn't it? Mostly. With the main story, anyway. Interesting how much they changed the structure of the post-launch story format with each release. This means I need to keep coming up with new solutions every time, but for how to approach it, but even so. Welcome. Loving the loving the Rudolph nose. Ooh. Are we doing a drummer boy thing? I like it. Third Wing of Eden can only be completed after you finish the 5.3 MSQ because... Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, there's definitely planning I'm going to be having to do on how I record this and then air it. I planned Stormblood recording pretty thoroughly. And even then, I still... Hello. I'm loving this get up. Great style. Even then, despite my rigorous planning of exactly the order I was going to air everything and exactly the order I was going to record everything, which was not the same order, even then I still bumped into one or two things where I realized, oh, wait, I need to record this other MSQ thing before I go further in recording this side thing. Oops. Overlooked this one little bit of overlap. This is great because in exchange for some very simple cookies, I'm just getting like a whole procession of very good style and minions and other very good stuff here. It's a good fashion show that I've unintentionally thrown together. Welcome! Yep, Doma Reconstruction was patch locked, which I found out on camera. Aw, thank you for the tea. It's always something I am needing while playing this character. Oh, thank you very much, and welcome. Welcome, Ellis. Another of my Eureka heroes. Who also, I'm pretty sure, saved me from dying in the orb fight. Like, specifically. You made it there was a moment of uncertainty that you negated, and I appreciated it very much. Also enjoying the hat. The hat's also very good. Oh, what a good hangout we've got going here. Also loving the Lucio cosplay you've got going up here, Jolene. But welcome. Yes. Hello. Also loving your style. Have some cookies. I need to get... Well, no, I guess I have a ton more cookies than I've been handing out. They're just not split into stacks yet. Have some cookies. Oh, thank you for the corsage. It's very sweet of you. Oh. Ooh, a red mage is here with a koala. Perfect duo. Oh, thank you for the 15 months, Rael Leardu. Merry Christmas to you as well. I thank you, and thank you for coming. Ooh, also good stuff. I'm loving how many minions they just allow to ride on your shoulder or head or whatever else. It's extremely good. Welcome to our server. We've not met, but it's a pleasure. Have some cookies. Oh, thank you very much for the blossoms. Ooh, very good announcement there in chat from Eos. To anybody who wants to join in the patch stuff that I record for Shadowbringers eventually with Derman, if you join the Play Friends kind of Playframe unofficial community fan Discord and grab the Final Fantasy XIV role there, you can more easily know when we are sort of like planning to put those events together and like kind of scheduling them. So if you're wanting to join, that's the easiest way to do so. That's where all of the Dantalis folk and kind of just the extended kind of like Playframe fan community, even the folks outside the Dantalis Theater Company, all of them sort of like coordinate and communicate there. What a good little cafe we got going now. I've never seen it so lively in this room. I love it. More cookies. Hey, Thea. Hope you're doing well this Christmas Eve as well. And thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate it. It's kind of nice having some additional little traditions to kind of impromptu do. Especially given Carrie and I live pretty far away from either of our families and most relatives, all relatives actually. We don't have a whole lot of family traditions that we can directly take part in, and especially having just moved, we won't a lot of the friends that we'd normally be hanging out with in person for holiday stuff also a bit further away. So we'll still be digitally hanging with those folks. Hello. But it is nice having just some more kind of social, even if it's just in-game social traditions to kind of throw in. Oop, hang on. Unable to trade at this time. Kanata, the mythical Mikote homeland. I don't know why I can't trade with you, Ken. Loving your fashion, by the way. Extremely good. Can't trade. Free trial. Oh, I see. Well, even so, thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure to have you here. Yay. Right, I forgot about the free trial unable to trade thing. It is amazing how much of this game you can just play for free now. Obviously there are downsides to being a free trial player, but if you don't mind putting up with some of those slight inconveniences in terms of inventory and stuff like that, or not being able to trade with players or whatever, the wild thing is we have not yet reached the point in the story mode playthrough I've been recording with Derman for hundreds of episodes. We still haven't reached the point where you'd actually have to start paying money. We're almost there. Almost. But not yet. And even then, all you got to do is wait a few more years, and they'll throw Shadowbringers in that free trial too. Hello. Welcome. Good to see you. Love the coat too. Have some cookies. Oh, thank you for the sigh. It's very good to see you. What a good hangout we got going. I approve. I love seeing this little cafe. I've always loved having this little side of the house dedicated to being a little cafe. Actually seeing it in use is precious. I love it. Hello. Welcome. Y'all have got some very good fashion going in general. I'm impressed. You are reminding me how much I need to actually dedicate a little bit of time to kind of figuring out my main character, Juriel's, style and look. I've been so focused on progression with her a lot of the time. I've really not given enough thought as to, what her look and personality is fashion-wise. I got a loose idea. I just need to really narrow it down. Just look at all this. I don't even know what set this is. I love it, though. It's great to see you. Have cookies. So a lot of the local Tantalus activities happen around the house, like the triple triad tournaments. Sometimes we hang out in people's apartments and houses after raids to relax and chat. That rules. I love that. Ooh, look at you. Loving the pink and purple. Very good. Is it good? You're a red mage, yeah? I like this red mage look. I love how creative this game lets you be with fashion stuff. You have so many options, and it's about to be a whole lot more. Like, Dawn Trail is going to be expanding. I think they're letting you do, like, secondary color dyeing on your clothing, not just sort of the primary color. And you can wear glasses and helmets at the same time. It's very exciting. If I want to show off some cool stuff, show off some of the house private rooms. A lot of the Dentalis folks are amazing decorators. Ooh, I'm down for that. Here, once we've had ample time to... I've seen you two and your characters so many times, but there is something about seeing you together in themed costume. So we have a Luis and a Tina Belcher sort of cosplay themed pair. I love it very, very much. It's good to see you both. Have some cookies. I would not dare withhold cookies or treats from Louise Belcher under any circumstances. Good to see you as well. I've seen you doing a lot of cleaning and sweeping work outside of the company estate many times, and I appreciate all the cleaning work. But yeah, once I've gotten ahead on cookie distribution, since there's still lots of folks coming in. Ooh, looking good. I like this. Oh, I think I might have this minion too. Surprisingly, shockingly. I'm amazed, like, given I've not been doing a lot of work on that front with Dermot, I am astounded by how many minions I actually do have. But I thank you very much. But yes, I love that idea, Eos, of later on, we should start touring some folks' apartments in here to see their decorative work. Because that's another cool thing. You do not need to have a free company or a free company like whole house to be able to still have like a little private apartment space of your own to decorate. In fact, here, I'll show you. Derman has not decorated at all in here, but let me show you what you can have a private chambers inside the company house. And so, Derman, I've done literally nothing with except place like a couple random things just because, and making a tiny little coffee area. And that is it thus far. He'll do more work on it later when the world's not on fire all the time. You get it. Hello. Let's see. More cookies. It's getting stocked up. Derman only does have the basic essentials in his place so far. A place to make coffee, and it's kind of it. He'll get there. He'll get there. I haven't done a lot of that on my main character either, partly just because I don't have tons of game time a lot of the time, so I'm usually trying to actually like progress things further, but also because I've been working on getting her crafting jobs leveled up, because I'd love to be able to actually make a lot of that kind of stuff. I'd love to actually have her make her own furniture and clothing and stuff like that. I think that would be very cool. Derman, I probably will not go to that much effort for. I'll probably just get to a point where I start looking into sort of what stuff he should decorate his place with. Has everyone been having an all right holiday time so far? Or just a nice, quiet week if you don't really do much for holiday things? I do hope so. Mystery hunt panic. Oh, you've been working on, like, preparing that mystery hunt thing for a long stretch. How close are you to, like, deadline? Got dinner to make tomorrow. Got to see your housemates' parents and cats again for Christmas, which is always great. That does sound lovely. Ooh, 2 weeks left on the mystery hunt. My sympathies. You're near the finish line, though. You're almost there. I bet that'll be a huge weight off the mind. Today's quiet. Christmas is family. Then the day after, I have coworkers helping me set up the pinball table in my garage. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Maybe not the setup part, but having the pinball table. Attending a con on the 29th through New Year's. Is that MagFest or is that another one going on? Because I know MagFest is usually very start of January, very end of December. Doki's Winterfest. Oh, I don't know that one. Hey, we leveled up. Level, what, 52? We're on our way. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the house, Barbie Roberts. Looking on brand. Love it. Have some cookies. Ooh, thank you for the bubble chocolate. It's very kind of you. Pleasure to see you all. And welcome to the cafe hangout. Ooh, Ayo, so you're giving the talk about disability in 14 at MagFest this year? That's cool. I would go if I was going. MagFest is great. I miss that. Of all the cons that I've not been going to for the last several years and miss MagFest, I miss by far the most. MagFest is so fun. Spent a day with sister and brother-in-law at their house that they brought this year. Truly a blessed year. Hope everyone else is having a merry time as well. That sounds great. The hotel situation at MagFest is impossible? Yes, it is. To get into as just a single person. It's pretty hard anyway. Like, it's... Plus side, MagFest takes place in the, like, the Gaylord Hotel in... what's the name of the place? Out just outside Washington, D.C. What's that little... tiny little peninsula that they're on. It's a gorgeous hotel space and it's huge, but also National Harbor in Maryland. That's the place. Yes. Very touristy, gorgeous looking stretch of place that's a little expensive just because it's touristy, and a big, huge, gorgeous hotel that the convention's also happening in that fills up so fast. And there's a couple other hotels around, but boy, they fill up fast too. It's not cheap. The first time or two I got to go to MagFest, it was like as a guest. Back when I was doing extra credit stuff. So they basically just like gave me a room in the place, which was wonderful and convenient and really spoiled me. But MagFest is so fun. I will happily pay for a room to go myself. I just need to get those reservations locked in so early. Oh, thanks for the hydrate reminder a half hour ago, by the way. I should probably take advantage of that. It's a good reminder. Ooh, looks like we're just kind of all hanging out now. Maybe we should do some room tours. Okay. Does anybody who is here as a member of the Dantalis Theater Company have a rad room that we should definitely check out the decor on? Because I think it would be neat to, frankly, see the wide range of, like, customizability. In just seeing, like, the differences in how this place is decorated as opposed to, like, Joe Cat's house and Joe Cat's, like, Free Company's house and stuff like that. I'm amazed at how much flexibility there is. So are we allowed to just walk into folks' willy-nilly? Move to specified private chambers? Oh, you can. That's nice. All right. Let's start with... Here, well, let's start with Henri. Once I can find them. Sorry, I'm not... This is not an interface I've, like, ever navigated before. Henri is 179. Thank you. That saved some clicks. There you are. Let's check it out. Ooh, whoa. Okay, yeah, this is considerably more decorated than mine. Y'all saw how sparse mine was earlier. Look what you can do with your room. That's awesome looking. And they let you have, like, a lot of guests in your room, too. That's so cool. It's just a part of the game I've never interacted with before. This rules. Like, all of these things are just, like, individual pieces that you can just acquire or build or make and then custom place. All the stuff, like, on these counters and tables and everything, too. It's very, very flexible and, like, it's so cool. Yeah, what a cozy space. You made just a whole little, like, it is clearly still an apartment space, but it looks like a great place to host people and hang out. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the baklava. I appreciate it very much. I'm thinking you some more cookies. I think you have some already, and that's totally okay. I have a lot of cookies. Like most people who make cookies, I have too many cookies and I need to give them away. Yeah, this place is gorgeous. Well done, Henri. Here. Oh, you can sign, like, the little message book and everything, too. That's so cool. Leave message. This apartment rules. There we go. What a good video game. And a good bunch of folks. All right, Ariel, let's poke our head in a couple others here. Let's see. I'm looking for room numbers. I'm seeing Navi Luis's room, 117. I'm down for that. 117. Whoa. It's a completely different look. I love it. Oh. We got like a whole little play space. Whoa, and you like split it up into actual little like smaller rooms too. That's so cool. Just using some kind of like wall partitions. Didn't know you could do that. It's awesome. I am impressed. And you're just sort of keeping some fish in the bathtub, or I guess your aquarium, fish tank. It is amazing. Okay, I got some cookies I need to go distribute, I think, outside. Then we shall have to check another room. Apparently room number 2 is one to check out. Gotta sign a little guest book here, though, or at least give it a like. Where did you get the fish? Oh, thanks for letting us see your room. It was really cool. I'm imagining a Final Fantasy XIV equivalent of Bob walking in, who's probably a Rugadine coming in and just saying, Luis, where did you get the fish? What are they doing in here? And then antics ensue. Who hasn't got cookies yet? Somebody doesn't have cookies. Ooh, thanks for the 15 months, Moon Decay. Thank you very much. My Bob impression is crazy good. Oh, thank you. I should work on it more. I love H. John Benjamin's voice so much. I need to actually try to learn to imitate it a little better. What an amazing voice to just have, like, all the time. Bob's Burgers. Oh, hey. Vanya Loswin, welcome. Vanya Loswin and friend. Hello. Welcome to the holiday hangout chill we're doing. There's cookies. And room tours. The fish as house vendors are unlocked by doing the Namazu tribal Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. I love your use of them. Cephalos, did you get cookies yet? I can't remember. I've given out a lot of cookies. The stove in the corner gives buffs to culinarians if you use it. What? Are you serious? What? I didn't know that worked this way in the game. Maximum CP is increased for crafters level 80 or below. That's amazing. I mean, it makes sense. It's logical, just not in a game that I expected the game to actually reflect. This is so, like, this right here. This is one of my favorite things about Final Fantasy XIV. Already a great MMO, and every MMO can have this and this sort of side of things with a just sort of the social element and the connections you make. Well, like, what a good bunch of folks to get to play this game with. It's very fun. Did you get cookies yet? I don't know if you did. No, I think you did, actually. Anyone who needs cookies at any time, do just run up and trade with me. And cookies you shall have. I do have an abundance. And so many materials to make more. It's a very good bunch we got here. And thanks for the 15 months. Vanya lost one as well. Might as well make some more cookies now that we got that nice buff going. That reminds me, I should thank this set of gear that Dermot is wearing was actually a gift at one point. Given long before I actually got him to a level where he could actually equip it. But It's some very nice culinarian gear for this level. Made by Tempopo. Tempopo, thank you very much for making this stuff ages ago. I can finally wear it. Much appreciated. I don't know if Tempopo's on right now, but hey, you found a tiny rat. And Dermot does not have this one yet. Thank you very much. Y'all really do not have to be coming and giving Dermot gifts, but I appreciate it very much. You're very kind. I already had the duckling, you had to. You good bunch of goofs. 'Tis the season indeed. I wonder how long Shadowbringers is going to take to get through in total. So let's see, like, A Realm Reborn and post-content took 50, give or take, and we were setting a fast pace through that. Heaven's Word was even shorter. That one was like 40, maybe? Maybe it pushed 50 in by like full amount. Shadowbringers is 70 plus, or no, Stormblood is 70 plus. Partly just because we took a slightly slower pace, but also, and like stopped to do more things, but just the main story for these seems to be kind of getting longer and longer each time. Endwalker's very long. I expect that to be a bonkers long stretch. Shadowbringers has more voiced cutscenes, so easier for me, and that's nice. It will take a while, though. Granted, I don't mind. Shadowbringers is some of my favorite Final Fantasy there is, so the longer we're in it, I'm fine with that. Endwalker has way less patch content, though. That may be a, like... That's probably for the best, actually. Like, the main expansion of Endwalker is so chunky. There may be, like, less patch content to do in Endwalker. Although, there's less of it, but more of it is interesting and relevant. Like, even some tribe quest stuff, which I've not been doing in these, in story mode so far. There's one or two that I would consider doing. That I am considering doing in Endwalker when we get there. Because they're way more relevant and interesting than tribe quests in the first 3 expansions. Combined. Oh, you're enjoying the background music? Oh, thank you. Now, this is I don't remember when I put together this playlist of winter and holiday sort of vibes video game music. Probably when I was planning that Dark Souls 3 Christmas special thing with Dan Jones. And I just kind of kept the playlist together. And now it's doing good work for us. Ah, so many cookies. Who needs cookies? I bet somebody needs cookies around here. Maybe not yet, but eventually. Look at all this good style, too. Let's see here. Yeah, why not? Ooh, your mom cleared Shadowbringers earlier this month and is now heading into Endwalker. That's very cool. The first Endwalker dungeon is shocking difficulty spike, but very fun. That is true. Yeah, I feel like dungeons in Endwalker have been no slouch. They, like... And every time a new like, post-release patch has come out with a dungeon in it. Like, it's real easy to die in those dungeons. Probably won't be by the time Dermot gets there and there's at least an expansion's worth of gear he could be, benefiting from. Still. Have I done the seasonal quest yet? I haven't on my main character. I haven't on Derman's yet. Maybe we'll do that in a bit. That could be fun. So what will be longer in the end? Final Fantasy XIV or the Kingdom Hearts series? Probably Final Fantasy XIV. There will be more games in the Kingdom Hearts big giant playlist, but a lot of them were able to be done in less than 20 episodes. Not the case with 14 stuff. I feel like it's gonna overtake the Kingdom Hearts playlist pretty fast. But Kingdom Hearts has a pretty good head start, so we'll see. Unless Kingdom Hearts gets an MMO, oh gods no. Hey, I don't know if I could handle a Kingdom Hearts MMO. Quizzled, have you gotten cookies yet? I don't know if you have. Welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure Kingdom Hearts could handle an MMO either. It's just... MMOs are complex narrative, like, beasts and ongoing ones. And given every part of Kingdom Hearts, like, every Kingdom Hearts thing that releases has narrative relevance to mainline stuff. A big MMO, if it was successful and went on for a long time, that kept on getting added to and going off in its own directions, like I would... that'd be so much to keep up with. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the stories that get told in 14 are some of kind of the... They're not that dissimilar from good Kingdom Hearts stories. And they're honestly a lot better told than Kingdom Hearts stories too, which I say as a Kingdom Hearts fan. I am content without a Kingdom Hearts MMO. I would also be content with fewer Kingdom Hearts mobile games because, boy, those are a pain to record. I don't know if you got... Ooh, love the fireworks. I don't know if you got cookies, though. Can't take that risk. I could absolutely go down for a Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy XIV crossover, and I'm frankly surprised it hasn't happened yet. Because I would love for some Kingdom Hearts fashion to get added to the pool. You know? I would... Yes, I don't know if you got... I don't know if you had cookies yet. And I have heard the speculation that Disney would be like a impediment to that sort of thing. I would be really surprised if Disney was... Oh, thank you very much. I would be very surprised if Disney was blocking the release of something, or the creation of like an MMO or a crossover event type things, especially given those crossover events would almost definitely not include Disney properties. Disney puts up with, like, I don't think Disney cares about Kingdom Hearts very much. And they put up with a lot. If they're putting up with, like, these mobile games and whatnot on the regular, I have no reason to think that they would have an issue with crossovers with their MMO. I think it's too easy a scapegoat to go to whenever there is a Kingdom Hearts thing that does not exist or for some reason doesn't exist yet. It doesn't seem very likely to me as the reason. Ooh, I haven't checked out Eos's apartment yet. Room number 2. I want to see. Ooh, 2 stories as well. I like that. We've added sort of like a little upstairs space. Oh, that's cool. Loving the Eastern theming. You just made a whole onsen. That's awesome. What a great idea. The sort of entry space. Amazing. That's so cool. Love this too. With 2023 coming to a close, what games am I looking forward to in 2024? In the most immediate... Yes, well done. Well done with this space. In the immediate terms, I am most excited for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I loved the remake way more than I expected to, and I'm very, very excited to see where it goes. I have no idea where it's going, and I don't know if where it's going is a good idea, but I am beyond curious. Have you gotten cookies yet? I don't know if you have. You need them. Cookies. Oh, thank you very much. For the headwear. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for part 2 of that quote-unquote remake. Very quote-unquote. You've not gotten cookies either. Outside of that, though, what am I looking forward to? Ooh, thank you for the salad as well. Have you gotten cookies? I don't think so. I will correct this. Let's see. Loving the Fall Guys gear. There's a Fall Guys event that I think is still going on in the Gold Saucer these days, which is legitimately pretty fun. It actually, Fall Guys challenges translate to the Gold Saucer in 14 play quite well. Yeah, where were we? Yeah, Elden Ring DLC, which I would be shocked if it didn't come out in 2024, because even in coming out in 2024, that's still 2 years after the release of the game, which is pretty wild. Silk Song, probably I'd be very surprised at this point if it didn't show up in 2024. But that's just sort of a, well, whenever it shows up, huh? What else? Oh, hello. Just in case. Have cookies. And, oh, a sandwich basket. Thank you very much. And caviar. Fancy. Much appreciated. I'll be honest, I'm so focused on the games that came out in 2023, just in trying to prepare for the animation roundup video. It's kind of where all my focus has gone. There's lots of cool things coming in 2024 that I've seen trailers for, but they're not what I've been paying attention to. From the sound of things, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Chapter 3 of Deltarune. Sounds like that's coming along. Welcome, Ilor Kalan. We're playing Durban right now. Just making cookies and hanging out with folks inside the Free Company house. In the cafe. It's a good spot. What game jumped up my list from looking at animations? It's interesting. There's a lot of games from 2023 that are pretty easy and obvious shoo-ins for like making the animation roundup list. I was surprised at how many little ones I found that I've not heard anyone talking about. Just little indie releases that are just quietly being pretty gorgeous. It's shaping up to be a pretty long list. I feel like I'm going to need to trim down a little bit to not just sort of over bloat it. Still need to get a good bunch of footage from a handful of those games. Holidays are a good time for it. Things finally slowing down enough where I can actually play a game slightly more. That's always nice. I love how fancy crafting gear starts looking the higher level you are. Cool looking cookware. What else is coming out in 2024? I know we've got, like, tons. This is easy to Google. 2024 video games. All right, Hellblade 2, that's one. The next Yakuza, or Like a Dragon game, rather. Right, the Princess Peach game. I am legitimately looking forward to that quite a lot. That looks adorable. The Persona 3 remake. What else? Little Kitty Big City, that looks so extremely Playframe vibes. I can't wait. Sounds like another Momodora game is coming, which I didn't expect that. That's cool. Though I guess I should have. I made quite a few of those. Earthblade is probably... I don't know if that's actually coming in 2024. Some of these may actually be coming later, but I would love it if Earthblade came out. That's the next game from the folks behind Celeste. Maybe we might see... Like, Hades 2 will probably go into early access next year, I'd wager. And then probably be in early access for a year or two. I wonder when Mina the Hollower is coming. That's the next game from the Shovel Knight folks, Yacht Club. And it looks more kind of in the veins of a Super Nintendo, like kind of Link to the Past type thing a bit more. It'll be cool seeing them kind of tackle a different genre of retro game whenever that happens. Yeah, Dawn Trail I think counts as a 2024 game, so sure. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to any new Final Fantasy XIV release. I am all in for. Can't wait. What else? Scanning through lists of games that are probably coming out in 2024. That's the thing though, right? Like I got my list of games that I'm most interested in, but I guarantee at least half of the things that I'm going to enjoy the most in 2024 are the ones that I'm not like expecting, the ones that kind of sneak up and surprise me. That end up being really cool, just out of nowhere. Honestly, if next year as a released year is a lot slower and the game, like big, huge releases are fewer and further between, that sounds great. That's a kindness, if anything. I can't keep up. This year was too stacked. We need to slow down. I think I got more cookies to distribute right now. I think I'm falling behind. You've definitely not gotten cookies yet. Have cookies. There you are. Oh, well, thank you very much. Whoa, that's more shards than I expected. Ah, yes, the shards, which I am making these cookies with. That's very considerate of you. I thank you. Too kind. I don't know if I've gotten cookies to you yet. Just in case. You might be AFK. You have been standing over here for a little bit. Just making sure. No, you're here. Oh, thank you for the cookies as well. Much appreciated. This music is reminding me of something else that I'm kind of wanting to dip my toe into. Maybe on the channel even, I'm not sure. I do kind of want to try playing some more sort of collectathon, like 3D collectathon type games. More Banjo-Kazooie adjacent stuff. Because there are definitely some good ones I never did get around to trying A Hat in Time. And there are also some, like, fan Banjo games. Like Banjo Dreamy and that Ocarina of Time or Jiggies of Time fan game type thing that also sounds amusing. I should try actually playing ukulele all the way through at some point, too. I know I won't like it as much. Like whenever I've dipped into it, I always fall off pretty fast, but I feel like I should actually give it a full playthrough at some point. It could be just interesting, similar to with Banjo-Tooie, like playing through it and trying to kind of pinpoint what is it about this one that's not quite clicking and why. Because it can be weirdly hard to figure out exactly what in a collectathon game of that sort is or is not working. Luna said, yeah, I've dipped into that one a little bit. That sort of a King's Field influenced game. That's really cool. And yeah, I do hear that Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair is very good. Although that one's just like a more standard 2D platformer, yeah? It's not that I have a shortage of games that I'm backlogged on trying to trying to get to on the channel. I am already overloaded. But it could be fun. Water. Yeah, new Noah Caldwell-Gervais video today. I was listening through kind of like the first hour of it while I was getting ingredients for the cookies together earlier today. It's about so for those of you who don't know, Noah Gervais videos are usually pretty long, kind of retrospective reviews about a franchise of games at a time, usually taken in a sort of travelogue sort of fashion. He's got a very unique like writing style and way of coming at games, which is always fascinating to me. Like he's just got a very different experience and different influences creatively, like as a writer. And so his assessment of games is always really interesting and different from the assessment I hear from anybody else's. And I really love his work a lot. This one is about, of all things, the Quake games and the story in Quake games, which is not the angle that anyone ever looks at Quake from. But it's very much the sort of thing he would do. And I'm fascinated to see more of it. Oh, you found Noah because of me mentioning him? Good, I'm thrilled. More people should watch Noah's stuff. Noah, and if I can, the more people I can direct to channels like Noah Gervais and Action Button, the happier I am. and as soon as I mentioned Action Button, that's another one that I that I apparently sent Errant to. That delights me. Yeah, Noah's, like, I described a lot of his game videos as travelogues because that is sort of the writing style he often has. But he also has legitimately just also made travelogues about road tripping across the U.S., across various parts of the U.S. And those travelogues are awesome. I love them just as much as his game videos. Yeah, that Lincoln Highway travelogue video, his most recent one, I think, is wonderful. It's so interesting seeing, like, as one who has lived in the United States most of his life, there's still so much of it I haven't seen, and seeing a travelogue of someone driving across it and seeing how much the landscape changes is really fascinating. It's a good time. But be prepared to watch, with he and Action Button, be prepared to watch these videos in shifts. Or just be ready to sit and binge for a good chunk of a day, because they can get very long. Ah, this is relaxing. Hey, Sock, you got cookies, yes. If there's anyone who's in here who has not gotten cookies yet, just come up and trade with Derman. to receive your cookies. I'm pretty sure I've given most of you cookies, but my memory on this is not perfect. How's Carrie doing? Carrie's doing good. We're just all having a chill time. Trying to rest and relax best we can. I've been extremely busy in the last month, more than usual. And so like it really just finally kind of let up this last week, which is so I'm trying to get in as much of that rest as I reasonably can. For Carrie, especially last week, the next thing that the next little I don't know if playthrough is the right word. The next thing that Dan Jones and I are doing for sort of like the Saturday slot on Playframe ended up being pretty editing intensive, and so Carrie was putting in a lot of time on that. It looks great. But as a result, she has also been very busy recently and is enjoying the rest. Yes, thank you. Yeah, we have now completed Demon's Souls, which was a good time. I think we were both feeling pretty ready to be done with it, though. Like, we had a good time with Demon's Souls, and we're now just excited to do more stuff. I'm very excited for folks to see the next little thing. We're not going to be on it very long, because it's a pretty short thing, but the next episode on Saturday will be a real treat, I think. He and I had fun anyway. And I think we figured out what the next proper playthrough is for he and I. Still getting that, like, locked in terms of plans, but that'll be fun no matter what it is.
Don't talk up next Saturday too much. You'll overhype it.
All right, Carrie doesn't want me to overhype next Saturday's video too much. I don't think there's a whole lot of danger of this. But,
Say it. We'll get them all excited, and then they'll be like, oh, this is all you did?
No, I think they'll enjoy it quite a lot. It's a pretty good thing.
Safe.
I do. Carrie says hello.
Hello? Happy holidays. Look at all these cute people.
Right? There's a lot of very good fashion going on.
A lot.
What a good bunch. It's so sparkly out here. Once the Eorzea sun comes up, I should go out and do that little seasonal quest event thing. Might as well. Could be a cute time. And they're always very short, which I appreciate. Especially given there are so many little seasonal events that come up each year. All right, let's hear from chat then on a different subject. Of the things that came out this year, what has been your favorite to play? It doesn't have to be the one that you think is the best game. Just as what's the one that you've had the most fun with? Suika game. Suika game's a good pick, frankly. For being such a small, simple game, it is a grand time. Sea of Stars, Pizza Tower, Baldur's Gate 3. Very good answers. Against the Storm. Baldur's Gate 3 has, like, I put in probably a good 20 plus 30 hours on it, and no, probably just 20 plus, and enjoyed every second of it, but could already sense that, like, there's no way I'm ever, like, finishing this. It's impossible. It is too big. I will never find time to do all this. Tears of the Kingdom, very much so, yeah. Street Fighter 6, also good. House Flipper. Gravity Circuit and Lunacid are both very good picks as well. And I can definitely relate to the folks for whom their favorite game is something that did not come out this year, just good when they finally got to. That'll happen. It's not like they only just started releasing too many good games at once this year. Backpack Hero. Yep, also very good. Just an overabundance. Book of Hours. Ooh. Don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Hang on. Book of Hours. Oh, cool. That's really neat. Cult Library Management. Hi-Fi Rush. Yep, good pick. Coral Island, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. 30XTX. Monster Hunter Now. I should download that one at least, I guess. It's a Pokemon Go that is much that is much more laser targeted at me. Against the Storm just hit full release recently. Oh yeah, that counts. I am very excited now that we've finally gotten a trailer for the next Monster Hunter game from the World team. I know we're still gonna have to wait till 2025, but already excited. Chaotic Carry, I don't think you've gotten cookies yet. This needs remedying. There we are. Much better. Wait, you can blame Monster Hunter Now for a broken ankle? Just distraction while walking? I assume yes. Anything other than that sounds like a wild event. I can't imagine what else it would be. Wargroove 2, another good pick. Yeah. Ah, thanks for the hydrate reminder. That's just a good idea. Yeah, I should go ahead and download Monster Hunter Now. Just to try out. I like having some phone game on hand that is good for, like, just messing around with if you have 30 spare seconds or whatever, waiting in line or whatever, just to kill a bit of time for a bit. I don't tend to favor the phone games that I actually need to fully focus on or have 5+ minutes to dedicate to at a time. I like it to being something that I can just quickly pick up and put down at will. And just sort of like occupy my brain for a second. That sort of thing seems like it could work out. Do I want to plan to dip back into God of War Ragnarok for the DLC? It's a good question. I wasn't expecting there to be any because there wasn't last time. And then I wasn't expecting it to be like DLC that had story too. So I don't. It feels weird to not, given we've featured all of the new God of War story stuff so far. There's just so many other games I want to get to. It's probably not soon, but I think I'll have to get a better idea of what it actually involves and how long it would take. But maybe. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, that's a relief. Especially given how long just Ragnarok was in general. Just one of several very chunky games we played in the last couple of years. I feel like the main channel slot on PlayFrame has been taken up by either Elden Ring or God of War or Final Fantasy 16. Pretty much. For the last 2 years. With maybe one or two other things squeezed in between. Hey, thanks for the 15 months, Chitaro. And welcome. We're hanging out. Most everyone has cookies at this point. We're just chilling and sparkling inside the house. Ah. Stretching, also a good reminder. Sitting up a bit more straight. Posture check and all that. That's better. Much better. A person you watched played the Ragnarok DLC in like 4.5 hours? All right, that's good to know. So maybe if I did real well, it could be like a couple of weeks, maybe. It's good to know. I'm glad it's not something where it'd be like, all right, we got DLC for God of War. There's our next month spoken for. I've already kind of got what the next 2-3 playthroughs for the main slot on the channel are going to like figured out. And that's definitely going to be the next probably 3 or 4 months of the main channel slot. Yeah, realistically 4 months, most likely. And after that, there are so many games I want to get to, both long and short, and it's really hard choosing which one to do. An abundance of shorter games that could just take us a few weeks. But then also a good handful of quite longer ones. And at any time, Elden Ring DLC or Silksong could just drop on us out of nowhere and I'd have to figure out what to do. Entire Xenoblade series story mode back to back. That would be a long one. That could take literally a couple of years. Slay the Princess or Stray Gods, both very good. What I've played of Slay Princess I love and adore, and maybe I could see dipping into it for like October. Otherwise, it's very much a much spookier and more horror vibe than Playframe usually has. It's very good, though. Highly recommend. It took one Let's Player 120 episodes to beat Xenoblade 1. I'm not surprised. And I'm not a big enough Xenoblade fan to do any of them on the channel, I don't think. Most any Xeno game in the series, I find there's aspects I like a lot and aspects that make it fall short or frustrate me to the point, like, definitely to the point where I don't feel like committing to a playthrough of that size. The longer the game is, the more I really have to want to do it to actually commit to a playthrough on the channel. Because it's for a full-size long game that will take you 40 plus hours. That's like deciding to play it on the channel is basically committing that slot to that game for at least 2 months. During which time, like, no other games can go in that slot, which may well be worth it, but I have to be really sure before I commit to that. Have I picked up the Encyclopedia Eorzeas? I have. I've not really had time to, like, properly look through them yet. I want to, though. Got them kind of sitting over on a shelf over here. Guess I could go grab one. Is there a particular thing I should read in it right now? Hang on. I've ordered, like, the third one just came out and I ordered it, but it's not here yet. So for the folks who don't know, the Encyclopedia Eorzeas are more or less what they sound like. They're these kind of like encyclopedia books that just contain a lot of the sort of like world building and lore stuff from the game, including a lot that's not really in the game, I think. I think it's just lots of stuff sort of from the sort of story Bible from the devs of just like, here's what the background for these things is. Lots of trivia on places and peoples in the world. And the big, pretty books. Do recommend.
Encyclopedia Elorzea. More like it.
For those of you who didn't hear, Carrie insists Encyclopedia Elorzea. And so, you know, do with that what you will. Just very proud of herself. Big smile. Ooh. Oh, well, thank you very much for the... That's very kind of you. Thank you. Have some more cookies. I'll have to add that to the coffee station. I haven't even, like, fully looked into what... I just got the first one of these encyclopedias here. Really pretty book. I've not really, like, flipped through and looked at, like, what all it contains. It's like maps, images, screenshot, art, kind of area by area, flavor text and breakdowns and character stuff. Oh, thank you very much for the sigh. Any good highlights I should look for? These are really nicely made, now that I'm actually flipping through it. Reading through it and getting distracted with people sneaking treats. Thank you very much. I love how I found out you were streaming by seeing all the glitter in the house and not from Twitch notifications. Yes, what gave away that we were doing something in here? Solvar, hello. Have cookies. Ooh. You're giving me a cake? It's a whole dang cake? It is. Goodness. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I wonder if it would be fun to have a side story thing in 14 in the veins of Tunic's language deciphering and such for those who want more of a challenge. I mean, that'd be super cool. And I definitely think there are some... Well, thank you very much for this. It's very cool. I definitely suspect there's lots of folks who play 14 who'd be into that. I also expect there are lots of language nerds working on 14, either in the Japan or North American studios who'd be way into it. It'd be a pretty high effort addition, creating a puzzle of that sort. And it's kind of a puzzle you can really only do once as a player, right? Y'all are being entirely too kind and generous. I guess there are some of those like especially in A Realm Reborn, the sightseeing tour stuff, which is more of a puzzle. It's not like as interesting a puzzle, and certainly not a language deciphering puzzle like Tunic stuff can be, but still definitely more of a like puzzle in which you kind of have to engage with the world a little bit more. And yeah, MMO as a genre is it's not an easy one to build puzzles in. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you too, the Gazitian historian. Sleep tight. Yeah, I should definitely flip through these encyclopedias at some point. I grabbed them because they're like the sort of thing where like, I know I definitely want to be able to look through these at some point, and I do not want to wait. If I don't grab them now, I may not think to do it later, and by the time I think to do it, maybe they won't be in print anymore and they'll be like all expensive and hard to get. Ah! Cookies for you. Welcome. And thanks for joining us. You did like the library stuff hidden all over the world in Hyper Light Drifter? I should play that one all the way through at some point. Chance of Sonar? Yeah. I've heard great things about that one. That one's kind of... I think that one's probably going into the queue for games for Carrie and I to get to at some point. It sounds very much our speed. I will not play it before then, because it seems like it's going to be one of those games where the entire point is not knowing. It's a puzzle type game. I'll wait to do that till we can record it. But yeah, sounds like a good one for us to do. Well, that music is very quiet. Should probably bump it up a little, huh? I guess the volume level from track to track is a little bit varied. Some of them are louder than others. Yeah, Carrie and I started recording the next playthrough we were doing yesterday. And it's not Chance of Sonar, but Chance of Sonar is definitely in the queue for us. Speaking of playing things, though, yeah, the sun's coming out. Perhaps now would be an excellent time to go and actually do the little seasonal quest with Dermot here before we have to actually wrap up and have to go do other things. Let us go forth and do seasonal quests. And if anybody still needs cookies at any point, just come grab me and like trade with me as we go. We're off. Maybe I should get here into more perfect seasonal costume. Ooh, loving the new... I hadn't seen the new completed exterior look for the house. I like it. Very good. Excellent look. Okay, so I think, unless I'm mistaken, I believe we need to get ourselves to Gridania, where so many of these seasonal quests start. More often than not, they don't all start here, but a lot of seasonal quests start off in Miketo's Amphitheater in Old Gridania, where I imagine there is already something of a crowd, and we're about to double it. Thank you, Izatia, for the guidance. Looking lovely. You there. Give me quest. Ah, goodness. Will and friends, hello. Welcome. Here, maybe I should remove chat from screen so y'all can actually see what's going on. Welcome, Will, though, and everyone. We're hanging out and doing the seasonal quest in Final Fantasy XIV, and also giving out cookies if there's anyone who's playing 14 and wants to just hop in and get cookies from Dermot. What were y'all playing? I'm going to play the odds and guess Rain World or Armored Core. I feel like I have a 50% chance. Ah, it was Half-Life. Okay, well, I had good chances. You can see my logic. Some holiday Half-Life, though. A fine choice. And welcome, everyone. I hope you're all having a good holiday. A seasonal run of Half-Life. That's a good tradition. I like that. Very good. Anyway, the quest, though. This Starlight Celebration volunteer is beaming at you. At least, you think so? Their face is difficult to discern through such mighty facial hair. If it isn't my favorite adventurer, you do remember me, don't you? Perhaps I should remove my beard. Sea of Thieves would have been a good bet, too, actually. You're right. Now, if you've only known, like, been seeing Final Fantasy XIV via my story mode playthrough, I am fairly certain we've never interacted with this character. Is this, is Garanji here, or Garanji, however you might say that? Is she someone who we see with seasonal quests usually? Like, Christmas quests? They have some with these seasonal events. They have some NPCs who sort of become the face of that holiday for seasonal events. So okay, yeah. So she does the Christmas event. So if so, any given year, if you do the Christmas event quests, it'll probably involve here. Other holidays have their own characters. Oh, I did when Showcat was first in the chat. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I don't know if we did like the actual quest at the time, but yeah, we were out here. We did walk up here, and she would have been standing up here. Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. I almost forgot about that. Wow. It was like 2 years ago at this point. Much better. Starlight Celebrant, I'm Garanji, at your service. I'm ever so pleased to meet you during this most sacrosanct of seasons. In commemoration of the Ishgardian knights who once sheltered needy orphans from the cold, we strive to deliver joy and comfort to all younglings each Starlight celebration. This year, we pay particular tribute to the figure at the heart of Starlight legend, the snowy-bearded captain dubbed the Saint of Nymea. As you can see, we have commissioned replicas of his red coat and fluffy white beard. Hey, thanks for the 15 months, by the way, Arta Matthew. And also, Kikazi. Almost missed that one. How better to delight the children than by distributing presents as the saint himself, after all? So far, we've been successful in spreading Starlight cheer. However, it seems there's a particular youngling who finds our felicitous festivities distressing. Give me a name. Were I free to wander, I'd reach out to them myself and provide what aid I could. Alas, my duties as celebrant require my attendance here. Might you assist this child in my stead? I'm sure they'd welcome the insights of an adventurer such as yourself. I really love that it's a subtle thing, but they've kind of calmed down and mellowed the player character's quest emote gesturing a good bit. Like, they've created new emotes that your player characters can do in conversations like these. And a lot of them are much more calmed down than the ones they originally had when they launched the game. Many of which were good for emotes for interacting with other player characters and just goofing around, but were way too big and broad and goofy for character interactions in a story like context. It's a good change. I'm most grateful. Let me summon the young lady who first brought this matter to my attention. Hello, my name is Celine. It's nice to meet you, mister. As I told Miss Garanji, I've seen a boy around here who... Oh, look, there he is. Over there. Target sighted. I guess he didn't come to play this time either. That boy's been watching the stage from a distance ever since preparations began. At first I thought he must be excited about the Starlight celebration, but he always looks so sad. That's why I thought I'd try inviting him to play. But when I called out to him, he just ran away. Comforting others when they're troubled's a very kind thing to do. You did well to try, Celine. I just think nobody should be alone during the Starlight celebration. He keeps coming back, so I'm sure there's something he's worried about. Maybe he's too shy to ask for a present? Either way, I'm worried about him. Would you help me make sure he's okay, mister? For once, I'm not busy. Yes. Then I'll leave this matter in your capable hands. I believe the boy ran off towards the Whistling Miller, and perhaps someone there knows more about him. Let's ask around. Please tell me if you learned anything. I'll be sure to do the same. I'm on the job. And the quest music didn't play because I have different music going right now, but you know. Anyway, there's a lot of snowball fighting going on right now. I'm getting very snowball fought right now as a ostensibly neutral party in this conflict. Oh dear. I should take cover, I suppose. Let's see it. Thank you, thank you. You there, cheerful cherub. That boy who always comes to stare at the decorations? I know him. I mean, I've seen him around before. I don't know his name. And I don't think I've ever seen him smile. Okay, well, who else? Here's another. Watchful Whaler. Report. Oh, boy? Yes, ran straight past me toward the Great Loam Growery. Oh, good. Well, I got a destination now, but gotta do my due diligence and talk to all three characters who have something to report. Playful puppet. Oh, you must mean Tenny. I heard he moved here from Ul'dah recently. Can't tell you much more than that. He makes a point of keeping to himself. All right. To the Growery then, which is... No, wait, we're talking to Solin first. Checking in. Did you learn anything? So his name's Tenny. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to the Great Gloam Growery. Which is... Oh, it's off where the botanists operate. That makes sense. Let's scoot. Kid. There you are. Explain yourself. Who are you? Some kind of adventurer? Some kind of one, yes. He is, and my name is Solin. You were at Miketo's amphitheater earlier, weren't you? Would you like to go and join the Starlight celebration with me? My friends will be there too, so we can all play together. Your friends. They're really nice. Do you not want to? It's not that. It's a long story. I have time. We just moved here for my father's job. And I know there's no point in moping about it, but I really, really miss my 3 friends back in Ul'dah. During Starlight, we'd show each other what toys we got and eat too many sweets and find all the best decorations in the city. We'd have so much fun, and each time we'd promise to play together the next year, but now... You're all the way in Gridania. I used to love the Starlight celebration, but now all I can think about is leaving my friends behind and betraying our promise. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings by asking you to play. That's all right. You didn't know. But, Tenny, doesn't this mean you'll never be able to enjoy the Starlight celebration without feeling guilty? There must be something we can do. Mister, you're a grown-up. What do you think? Ah, yes, I can be responsible. In a pinch. Sounds like something 3 tickets to Gridania could fix. I mean, that would work. Nothing screams friendship Kupo like Moogle mail. That might also work. Or I could smuggle you to Ul'dah. I have a lot of connections. And I don't think anyone there would dare try to arrest me. At this point. They know better. Let's not go to drastic measures just yet. I guess, but Uldah's so far away. That sort of journey is a lot to ask. That's true. Maybe they don't want to make a trip out to Gridania right now. You could make the trip to Ul'dah, though. Pack your bags, kid. I'm smuggling you back to Ul'dah. What? There's no way my father would allow... Wait, did you say smuggle? Thanks for the offer, mister, but I'll pass. Well. Nothing screams friendship, Kupo, like Moogle mail. Mail. That's it. I could send them presents. That's a lovely idea. Everyone loves getting packages, and that way you'll be celebrating together, at a distance. What should I give them? Something you can only get in Gridania? Ho, ho, ho. The answer to that is simple. I have a guess, but I'm not sure who's to... Oh, yeah, okay. So... Spoiler, Godbert Manderville is also Santa in this world? I'm sorry this is how you had to find out. There's no easy way to break that news. That snowy white beard, that's the real thing. You're the Saint of Nymea, aren't you? Yeah, no, he does have the money for it. That's a fair point. Might as well. All right, I gotta put on my Joe Cat Godbert impression. Or try. Let's see. Quite. Young Tinny, you need look no further than your own two hands. For presents crafted from the heart are presents full of heart. I shall rigorously assist you in every step of their creation, as both an artisanal saint and saintly artisan. I don't really understand, but thank you. I'll help too. That way your presents will be crafted in half the time. Really? All right then. Thanks. Master Adventurer, might we rely upon you to deliver Tenny's gifts once they are prepared? Though we could post them by more conventional Moogles, a child's hard work and dedication ought to be hand-delivered by only the most trusted individual. And as you are both emotionally invested in Tenny's happiness and currently standing before me, I bequeath the task to you. You will do it, yes? Oh, sure. Excellent. Then we shall realize these creations ere the spinner sloshes her nog. In the meantime, I would have you apprise Garanji of our efforts. Once you've relayed your report, return here for the requisite packages. Chop chop. Not a lot of people bold enough to tell Derman chop chop these days. But if anyone can get away with it. I don't know if y'all are going to manage to get all of the dirt cleaned from that garden, but good luck to you. Yes, we could warp and teleport about, but at this point, in story mode, I am never running through this town anymore. It's nostalgic by now. You like to think that the side quests are how the Warrior of Light unwinds, getting to still help people out, but without the nation disaster level stakes. I agree, and I like that a lot too. If you do side stuff at all, it really does help to kind of like ground the larger conflicts and threats in smaller stuff a bit. And it never feels weird to have your Warrior of Light just kind of like helping out with smaller concerns in places that you've already gotten increasingly attached to. Welcome back. Were you able to speak with the boy? Among others, yes. I see. To be separated from one's friends is heartbreaking indeed. I only wish I too could help in some way. Oh, I know just the thing. I shall transform you into a saint. I have a Saint of Nymea costume that I'd be most happy to gift you. Tenny's friends will be delighted for a visit from the Spinner's anointed herald. Accept this with my warmest wishes, dear adventurer. I know you won't let us down. Well, okay. I kind of have a whole costume of my own going, but why not? I can be Tiny Santa. Bleh, I can be Tiny Santa. For a day. Transformation complete. We are in business. Yes. Tiny Santa is here and reporting for duty. Garanji is grinning eagerly, her wide eyes sparkling more than usual. Without further ado, let us transform you into the Saint of Nymea. I have no doubt you'll look every bit the part in the costume I gave you. Yes, which I am wearing. Did I miss one? I feel like I am wearing all of them, actually. Maybe I missed one. Don't think I did, but maybe there was a... I think I got them all. Oh, there we go. Okay, just needed to talk twice. Incredible. I feel as though I'm addressing the very Captain of Legend. Now then, pray return to the Great Loam Growery and collect Tenny's presents. The happiness of precious younglings is in your hands. You're the boss. And we go. Tiny Santa away. Ah, a hydration reminder. It's a good recommendation. Especially now I'm reading quest dialogue. What a good bunch, keeping us company on our Santa mission. The presents are ready. I thought it might take longer, but the Saint of Nemea showed us how to weave them up in no time. We made 3 bracelets, one for each of my friends. You said you'd take them to Ul'dah for me, right? My friend Momo Lao always always hangs out around outside the quicksand, so you should start there. If the others aren't with him, he'll tell you. Can't read now, all of a sudden. He'll tell you where to go. I don't know how to properly thank you for this, but thank you, mister. You got it. All right, back to the hometown then. Ul'dah. Land of something Christmas cheer adjacent, I'm sure. If you dig deep enough. Hello to you. Ul'dah's definitely got to have, like, the commercialism capital title locked down, at least, right? Like, that particular facet of holiday spirit. I feel like we can, ironically, monopolize that one. Yeah, I'm Momo Lao. What do you got for me? A gift. Though woven by small hands, this accessory was created with a big heart. From Tenny? Aw, Tenny, you big dummy. We've all been a mess since he left. It's just not the same without him. But now I know that some things will never change, no matter how far apart we are. He's still the same old Tenny, still celebrating Starlight with us. He sent gifts for all of us. Oh, someone's gonna cry, I can feel it. Let's see, Larkin said he'd be in the Gold Court, and Othwil had to do something near Milvaneth Sacrarium. Thanks, mister. Tell Tenny happy Starlight for us. You got it. Gold Court. Where's Gold Court? It's one of these two. Oh, kind of the center of the... Yeah, okay. All right. We'll go to the Goldsmiths Guild first, maybe. If I can click on... Whatever. Goldsmiths Guild. Where's the warp thing? Or gladiators, whatever. They're both close. Looking all nice and decked out, at least. Larkin. Hello, mister. I've been very good this year. You can ask my friends. I was going to say that's a strange thing to say to a stranger who just approached you, but I am in the appropriate costume for it, I suppose. Handmade? From Tenny? I'm not crying. Just got snow in my eye. Desert snow. Last year, we all stood right here and made a promise to celebrate Starlight together. And Tenny remembered, even though he moved away. I thought that was the end for us, but friends always find a way, right? And Tenny will always be our friend. Tell him I said that, okay? You got it. Right. Off through Will. You cannot outrun this holiday cheer. Hello. How do you know my name? Is that package for me? It sure is. Tenny sent this? He made this? I guess he didn't forget about his mates after all. It's funny. I just finished wrapping a gift for Tenny, too. A gift from all of us. He wanted something with our names on it, so we pooled our pocket money and we got him a bracelet. Great minds think alike, huh? Anyway, if you're headed back to Gridania, could you take this to him? It'd mean a lot to us. Sure thing. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Merry Christmas to you as well. And thanks for the 14 months. Emmons is here. And all of Tenny's gifts have been successfully distributed. Now to make your final delivery. One addressed to Tenny himself. We return. And we're rated also. Dan, hello. Goodness, I was about to do that to you in just a little bit. Hi. Welcome, everyone. So many Dans and friends here all at once. Dan, you were doing a Ocarina randomizer, right? How did it go? Right here. There we go. I hope all of you are having a lovely Christmas time. Or Christmas Eve, you know. Did they find everyone? Did they like their presents? And etched into woven strips of leather are the names of 4 lads forever friends. This is... a bracelet. And look, they carved their names into it. Momolao, Larkin, Orthuel, and Tenny. They must really miss you too. If this isn't proof of your friendship, I don't know what is. I never thought they'd send me something. And it's a bracelet too. Great minds think alike, huh? I, Tiny Santa, concur with your assessment. I'm so glad everything worked out. Now you can enjoy the Starlight celebration without any more worries. Solene, thank you for helping me. I really was happy when you invited me to play before, so I hope... I mean, would you be my friend? You silly. I'm already your friend. I don't think I'm any longer needed here. Hey, thanks for the 10 months. Raven daydreaming. Let's go turn this quest in. And head back to the Free Company house where it sounds like there might be a happening of sorts. So many helpful folks steering us toward our objective. Hey, thanks for the 15 months, Rob Raccoon. Appreciate it. So not only were his handmade presents happily received, Tenny's friends sent him a thoughtful gift as well. None could ask for a better display of Starlight spirit. You've brightened many a young face today in your role as the Saint of Nemea. It truly warms my heart. Still, I can't help but wonder if Tenny and his friends knew how fitting the gift of a woven bracelet is. In certain lands, such bracelets are customarily exchanged as a symbol of friendship, as it's said the intertwining strands represent lasting bonds. No doubt those younglings will enjoy each other's companionship for many a starlight to come. Hey, thanks for the 2 months, Danny Bound. Appreciate it. We came to say thank you. Thank you, Miss Garanji. Thank you, mister. I'm grateful I was able to keep my promise to my friends, and make another one along the way. I'm glad to hear it. After all, the Starlight celebration's meant to be enjoyed with everyone we cherish, be they near or far. Now then, what say you both to receiving your gifts? King of Dome, are you gifting subs now? Thank you, that's very kind of you. I gave those two their presents earlier, but they seem to be in search of companions. Well, let's invite them to play, Tenny. Yeah, we can celebrate together. Oh, is there a good optional quest to be done after this one? Oh, the multiple ones. Goodness. I would do them now that I do need to be wrapping up pretty soon here. Perhaps later on. Hard to resist a play frame subtrain. Y'all are too kind. A savior chosen of shield younglings from winter's wrath. Oh, savior chosen to shield younglings from winter's wrath and provide them with every happiness this season can afford. Yet, not all gifts are within the saint's power to deliver. The gift of friendship, for instance. Forsooth, I can only teach them to make pretty things and encourage from afar. May their starlights be bright and their friendships everlasting. That is a fun voice to do. Can't quite imitate... Can't quite bring the quality Joe Cat does to it, though. Alright. Seems like there's more little optional ones that could be done, but... I gotta be wrapping up pretty soon here, so let's head on back to the Free Company house and let's actually get kind of back into our usual... Well, not usual, but... other samurai get... There we go. There we are. Our other seasonal get up. And return to the estate. Where it sounds like folks are hanging out. It is very fun seeing all of these familiar player faces. Derman, the Yuletide Samurai. Yuletide Samurai does sound like an anime I would definitely watch at least a couple episodes of. A dance party hang. Perhaps I should replace these tunes with something slightly more upbeat. Let's see what we can do here. We can do a little better than that. Getting there, getting there. Still a little too chill, though. Something more dancey. Give me a minute. I'm working on it. Which to pick, which to pick. There we go, that'll work. All right. This has been very fun. Hanging out with everyone, distributing Christmas cookies. Just chilling for a bit. Everyone's gotten their cookies, yes? I still have many. So if anyone has not yet been gifted cookies from Durban, well, that's fine. I can... Hey! What are you up to over there? Hang on now. There's a lot of gifting happening over there. There's a lot of gifting happening over there. What's going on? What has just happened? Gracious! An anonymous gifting of 50 subs. Are you kidding me? Whoever you are, that is very kind of you. Thank you very much. That's very generous. Enjoy the emotes. All 50 of you. Goodness. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Anonymous gifter. And a happy holidays to you. And all of you. Zote even. Even Zote. Even Zote enjoys some holiday cheer. He will never, ever let you know it. But yeah, if there's anybody who is wanting... Y'all are getting out of hand. If there's anybody who's wanting cookies from Durban, really you just gotta go up and say hi to him at any point. If you weren't able to log in sometime today, if you're seeing the VOD of this later, that's totally okay. He's got plenty of cookies on hand. Just come say hi. And receive cookies. It's about time I put in some time, work to make sure that he had snacks on hand in ready supply to distribute, because it's been a little while since I actually sat and had him cook some more treats. This has been a very good time, though. I really appreciate y'all joining me for a chill Christmas Eve snack distribution, I guess, for lack of a better term. Now let's switch over to credits rolling real fast here. There's a fair number of y'all who deserve the thanks and recognition. We'll cut back to party cams shortly. But yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely holiday. Whether restful or not.
Thanks, pal.
Hey. Thank you, Chaos Carry, for the 5 gifted subs. And to Shitaro and Austin and Naruhoodie for the bits. And all of you for the bits over the course of this. It's been a good time. I've enjoyed this a lot. I'm excited for y'all to see the conclusion of the Stormblood story mode run, which is not far away. Just about 6 episodes left. And then there will be a break, but I will not be able to stop myself from launching into Shadowbringers for too long. The excitement is far too high. And it's been years since I played through it at this point, so I'm just really excited to see it again. Boy, there's a lot to look forward to. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. Yeah, thank you for the gifted sub there, Dratches07. Y'all are all too sweet. Yeah, for some reason, there's a whole lot of people in the new subscribers category. How could that have happened? Thank you all very much for that hype trade. And for joining me, of course. I wonder who's still... I would have been rating either Dan or Will. They're not on anymore. Ooh, Barry's on, though. Could raid a Barry.
Thanks, pal.
In fact, I think we might... Hey, maybe Root. Sneaking in there the last minute. with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. You goofs are all too kind. Too kind, I says. Look at the lot of you. Well, thank you all again. Let's all go say hi to Barry. He's playing Lethal Company right now, which I've still not gotten a chance to actually try out, but I've heard it's a very good, spooky social time. Let's go provide some emotional support. And wish him a happy Hanukkah. All right. Let's head over and greet Barry. Thank you all again for joining me, and I'll see you all maybe before New Year's, but if not, then have a lovely new year, and I'll see you in 2024. Let's go!